So good evening guys. I hope you are doing good. So in today's video we will talk about few important levels which you can keep on radar for this expiry and for the coming sessions. So before we move further, let me share my screen. So let's start with Nifty chart first. So a very highly volatile this week, like Nifty open uh, flat, and then we saw a very good upside movement on Monday. Like yesterday on Tuesday, we saw a sharp decline, but later we saw some recovery and like managed to close our important level, 18,382. That level I am sharing in my premium community, or you can say in my public channels Telegram also. I will share how why I was looking this level and why this level is important for the further levels. I normally follow this Fibonacci retracement tool, and this is like you can see 18,382 is 23.6% level. Whenever there is any one-sided rally and we saw some like profit booking, this level plays an important role. Closing below this level, we can expect further downside level, that is 38.2%, and this 50% to 61.8%. This is the range where we can get some like reversal whenever this upside movement happens. And after this upside movement, if there is any profit booking, so these are the levels you can keep on track, like this 23.6% is the like, this is like no trade zone. Below 23.6% you can initiate a short trade for a target of 38.2%, and the second target is 50%. And this 50% to 61.8% level is the like reversal zone. Okay, so Nifty goes up, came down, and again it start going up, and a fresh buying happens in this, right? I was following this tool from last many years, so you can see like here also Nifty goes up and like profit booking, and then it like reach this 50% level and then start again like going up. So this 50% to 61.8%, this is the range. Like most of the time it act as a reversal. Like if there is any downside movement, there is some short covering, Nifty goes up, and from 50 to 50% to 61.8% level, again it fell down. It act in both the scenario, like upward movement also and in downward movement. So right now I am following this 38.2% range because Nifty took support here. Now this is the like support, you can say immediate support, we can say, for Nifty. From here there are two chances: either Nifty will give a breakdown from here, or it will again like goes up. Okay, so this is the range, like this is the level I am following right now. So until Nifty is holding this 38.2% level, that is 18,070, I will not initiate any short position in this in the Nifty. After this like big candle, we can follow this 18,700. Okay, and like we can follow this range 18,070 to 18,382. So this can be the range tomorrow's expiry, or we can say in the coming session, until Nifty is not giving a breakdown from this level or any breakout from this level. So any breakout will again trigger a buy signal, and we can like initiate a long trade for a target of 18,870 or 850. Keep in round figure, and below this level 18,070 we can expect 17,817 or 17,565. Okay, so these are the levels we can expect from here based on the chart. This is the range 18,070 to 18,382, and until Nifty is not breaking this range, we are not initiating any long or short trade, or you can say directional trade. So this week in our premium community, I have shared a strategy where like 18,550 and 18,050 was our break even. So we are holding that trade. Okay, so in this type of market, a range bound strategy will work rather than a like any directional strategy where there is no clear direction. Like if already holding a short trade, you can just keep holding that trade, but I should not recommend any fresh trade here. Okay, so we have to wait for a proper confirmation. So either there is any breakdown from this 18,070, or if there is any breakout, then only we will create a like short or a long trade. Okay, so for the coming expiry, or you can say for tomorrow, you can follow these two levels, right? So if there is any breakdown, we can see this 70,817 level, and if there is any breakout, we can expect this. And if there is any changes, if there is no change, we can expect the same range for the expiry. We will analyze the OI data also to analyze what is the range for the like for tomorrow. So I hope you have understood what is the range based on the chart. This is the range I am following right now, 18,000, say 382 to 18,070, or in round figure, you can keep 18,400 to 18,050, right? So this is the range you can follow. Okay, so this is the OI data for tomorrow. And you can see this is the like support 18,000 to 18,500. So this is the range, like highest OI at 18,000 put option, 18,500 call option. So this is the range. But if you look at the PCR data, so based on the PCR, 18,100 is the immediate support, and 18,400 is the immediate, you can say, resistance. So this is the range for tomorrow, like 18,100 to 18,400. And same range we are getting from the chart also. So this is the valid range for today based on the current data. And you can just following this change in OI. If there is any change in the like data, you can adjust your position further. So now let's move further and let's look at the chart of Bank Nifty. So in Bank Nifty, if you are following me on the like social media or my Telegram channel, I have shared this range, like this 42,515 to 44,151. This was the range I was following in Bank Nifty. Same methods I'm applying here also. I am using this Fibonacci retracement tool, and this is the level is acting a, you can say, a trigger for any short trade until Bank Nifty is trading between this range. This is called a no trade zone, or I am keeping it as a no trade zone. Any breakdown from this level trigger a short trade for me, and any breakout from this level a or trigger a long trade for me. So you can see today's candle is above this level. So after this big candle, still Bank Nifty is holding this 42,550 in round figure, we can say this level. So tomorrow, like tomorrow, we have to be keep tracking this level. If Bank Nifty is breaking this 42,500 level, then we may see some downside movement, and next downside movement can be like 41,840. So this can be the next target if there is any breakdown. But normally what I follow is, I am not following the intraday candle, I just follow the closing. Okay, so if we want to initiate a short trade, we have to wait for the for tomorrow's closing. Okay, so if tomorrow closing is below this level with the decent volumes, then we can initiate a short trade. Otherwise, this ranges looks fine for us for 44,000 to 42,500. Okay, so we don't need to initiate any long or short aggressive trade, and we can just follow the data. We don't need to predict anything. If data says, we can react based on the data. So this is my way of looking things, like looking at data. So I follow the data. If data is saying that we are going downside, I just convert my position or adjust my position. Or and if data is showing that we are still in the range bound, I follow the data. Instead of predicting anything, I can just react based on the data. Okay, for Bank Nifty, you can follow this, or you can keep this today's high as a like resistance level for tomorrow. Okay, and on the downside, you can just follow 42,500. Okay, so now look at Y chart of Bank Nifty and let's check what is the data. You can see there is a huge short buildup today, and you can see like short covering in the put side. Okay, so that means range is shifting to a downward. Okay, in morning, like max pain was 43,500, but now max pain is around like 42,900. So like range is shifting to a downward. Okay, and when range is shifting, we can adjust our position accordingly. So as I told earlier, we just follow the closing, like where is closing happening, like so closing is more important than any high or lower. So we have a like big short build up on the call side, and like people are squaring, or people are covering their shorts on the put side. Based on that data, this 42,500 strike is acting as a immediate support where PCR is 4.79. And on the downside, you can on the upside you can see like 42,000, 43,200 or 43,100 are the like resistance, right? So for tomorrow, just to make a little safer, like 42,800 we are trading right now, so 300 points below and 300 points up we can just keep as a buffer. So you can follow this 42,500. You see that there is a huge call build up on this level, and like people are like covering their puts, you can move your break even to the lower level. The candle we are getting today is looks like we should initiate a bearish trade, but I will suggest you should not initiate any directional trade here. Just create a neutral trade. Okay, just create a neutral trade while keeping your risk on the limited side on the both the side, right? You don't need to initiate any bullish or bearish trend, because if there is any dark sharp decline tomorrow, you may say upside movement also. So I am not considering any global or anything factor here. There is any big downside movement tomorrow, seen a big upside movement also. So don't create any directional trade here, just create a neutral trade while keeping this 42,500 based on the current like PCR data. You can keep this as a support, and if tomorrow if there is no change in this data, we can just follow this range. Okay, and on the upside you can say this 43,500 is the range. These are the two levels you can keep on radar for tomorrow, and if there is any change in the data, you can adjust further. So I hope you have understood. You have to initiate a neutral strategy, and you have to prefer the credit spreads. Okay, so what are the credit spread? Credit spread where you are getting net credit. So if you want to learn this these credit spread, or how you can initiate these credit spread where probability and risk and reward ratio is all in your favor, we have come up a like a live webinar on Saturday where I will share my method or my steps to initiate these high probability credit spread. Despite of this upside and downside movement, there are chances are high that you will end up with a good amount of money, and despite of this upside and downside, or like day-to-day fluctuations, or you can say, right? So you can sign up for the webinar. Link is in the description. So I hope this session or this video provides some value for you. And if you have any query, if you have any suggestions, or if you have any feedback, you can just type in the comment box. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.